Oh, ooh. Yo, what's good? Today we're going to be searching for the City Toys 2099. I heard that it has recently come out. Okay, we have a few choices here. Also have a Marvel Legends figure that is worth 2,000 pesos. But I see one for 1,124 pesos, which is about $19.65. We're just going to buy that now and wait 10 days. 10 days later. After waiting 10 painful days, the package just arrived. Here it is. Take a look at it. Nah, fuck that. We cut it open with a fucking knife. Get the bubble wrap off. Cut the scotch tape with a knife. Cut the other side of the scotch tape with a knife. And pull the figure out. Here we can take a look at the figure box. We got the figure right there. We can take a look at the back of the box. We got the bottom of the box. We got the side of the box. We got the top of the box. We got the other side of the box, and we have the back with some info on it. We can finally take a look at the figure. CT Toys released this figure without the cape and included a growling face for Miguel O'Hara. Also, the smirking face that was in the SH Figuarts original figure is not included in this figure for some reason. Just reminding that this is a knockoff figure, which means that the plastic quality is not that great than the SH Figuarts that cost around $140. We have the long web, we got the short web, we got the open hands. As you see, it has a lot of details. We have the open hands with the claws. Next accessory we have is the time dimensional travel thingy for the Spiderman 2099. Here we have the small dimensional travel thingy made for Spider-Gwen SH Figuarts. And since I'm too broke to get that figure, I am just going to put this in a Lego Spider-Man figure. Next accessory we have is the mewing face. As you see, it is very sculpted beautifully. Yo, future electric plug here. If you want to remove the dumbbell joint from any of the faces, you can use a hair dryer or boil up some water and put the head, but I don't advise this. Now we can take a look at the growling face that is exclusive with this figure. We can finally take a look at the figure. As you see, I am just checking for any paint defects, loose joints, damaged plastic, and anything else. But as you see on the back of the figure, that hole is not supposed to be there. You can remove a piece in the back of Spider-Man to reveal the plug for the cape. But since we have no cape, I will just put it back. As you see, the neck is on a ball joint. The head is also on a dumbbell ball joint. There is butterfly joints in both of the arms. As you see, the arms can go up that far and go down that far. I'm going to try to make it to a 360, but I'm clearly having trouble with the figure since I am afraid to break it. We have a bicep swivel or a shoulder swivel. Now we have a bicep swivel, which is a little bit loose for my taste. We have a double jointed arm, and then we have wrist articulation, which is attached to a ball joint. We have a wrist swivel as well. This figure is tight. Not everything is loose, but a couple, like the bicep joint, and the ankles and the toe. But that's about it. Everything in this figure is tight and solid. Here is the waist articulation. It can go even further, but then again, I am afraid to break the figure. We also have a waist rotation, but again, I am too afraid to break the figure. Here we have the legs. Go up that far. It can also do the splits. It can also go back that far. And then we have a double jointed knee, but the kneecap sometimes fall off. It's not a big deal. Next we have the ankle, which I mentioned was a bit loose. And then here we have the back of the figure. The butt flaps makes the figure more uh, realistic, yeah. Now we can test some poses. Here we have a swinging pose. The waist can indeed rotate. Here we have a kneeling pose. This figure actually pull off some decent poses. Here we have a standing pose. And here we have a diving pose or flying pose. Here we have Miguel O'Hara, Spiderman holding minifigure Spiderman. How do I rate this figure? 1, this is very affordable. It's a nice alternative. The plastic quality is cheap but okay. So it is a 8.5 out of 10.